Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing great. In this video I will be explaining you about payroll deductions in Canada. A lot of questions when people move to Canada and then they want to know that how the salary is shaping up. You might see, oh my god, okay, I'm getting so and so salary, but when the salary actually comes in you see a lot of deductions, and not everything works like your salary divided by 12. And although you know that there will be deductions, but what kind of deductions we have here are they a little different maybe from what you have in your own country, you have had in your home country. So let's understand these deductions, and before we move forward I would like to tell you that salaries here um, come differently. So for instance, you will see certain employers paying you weekly, some would pay you bi-weekly, semi-monthly or monthly. So it completely varies where you're working and what are payroll deductions. That's what our major focus is. So there are these are the deductions from your salary. It could be income tax, which goes towards funding public systems, or other deductions for your financial support or assistance whenever required. Um, these details are included in your pay stub or your salary slip. Now, what's a pay stub or a salary slip? It includes all the information about what salary is coming into your account, what has been deducted. These are the record of your employment earnings, which of course you would have access to. Okay, now the types of payroll deductions in Canada. There are three major payroll deductions that you need to understand: the Canada Pension Plan or CPP, Quebec Pension Plan if you're in Quebec, employment insurance premium, and income tax deductions. Apart from these, you could have your group pension plan or group retirement plan, your union dues, or your premium for add-on benefits. Not everyone would have it, but yeah, the first three, everyone would have it. Now, what is the Canada Pension Plan? Let's understand the Canada Pension Plan. It's a government-run plan that provides a taxable pension to replace part of your income after you retire, so that you can get a pension after you retire. So what is the age? I'm going to tell you. The maximum earning under this plan is 66,600, which means if you earn more than that, you cannot contribute anymore. That's the maximum you would be contributing, no matter what your earning is. So if that's a question, that's already answered before. The exemption amount is $33,500 and the contribution is 5.95% equal from employer and employee. Then, well, Quebec has its own pension plan. Quebec has its own everything, so it's not applicable there. Now, who needs to make CPP or QPP in case of Quebec? Employers are bound to pay by law, but certain conditions need to be met, which would mean you're in a pensionable employment, you're between 18 and 69 years old, and you're not considered disabled by CPP or QPP. And then you have to make the contribution because it is mandatory. You cannot just choose to walk out of it. The standard age to start receiving is the pension is 65, but you can choose to start it as early as 60 or as late as 70. That means you can still contribute more. The second deduction is EI, employment insurance. Now, what is it? This provides you temporary financial assistance if you're eligible and if you've lost your job. Now, there'll be conditions. I'm going to tell you that what do you mean by lost your job? Well, it has to be no fault of yours, first of all. But let's see the contributions here. The maximum annual insurable earning is 61,500. The employee contribution is 1.63%, and employer is 1.4 times the employee. So they pay more than what you pay. That's their contribution, and that's why you cannot just leave the work by your own wish because you don't feel like. So what does EI cover? Like I said, you cannot just leave the work. If you lose your job through no fault of your own, then you're eligible. You can demonstrate you are able and willing to look, you're actively looking for a job, you have been without work and pay for at least 7 consecutive days, and you have the number of insurable employment hours that makes you eligible. So if everything is good, then you are eligible for employment insurance if everything is in sync. Now, the third major type of deduction is income tax deduction. These are the total amount on your annual earnings minus the total amount on your personal tax credit return or TDI form. If the amount is more, you feel more deductions are made, you can ask your employer to lower the deductions, or you can, whenever you'll file an income tax, you can always have a return. It always feels good when you file something and money comes back. So if you feel something like this has happened, you will always get the amount in return when you're going to fill it. Or you can contribute an RRSP, the retirement saving plan, so that you have to pay a little less in terms of your tax. These are the slabs starting from 15% if you want $50,197, less than that, and it will move up 20.5%, 26%, 29%, and it doesn't stop there. Of course, you could be earning more than $21,708. In that case, you would be paying 33% in case you're earning more than that. So a slide will just come up and it will just reflect what I'm saying. That means if you're earning more than that. So here we go. I really hope the video was informational. I tried to give you as much information in this simple manner as I could, but still, if you have some questions with respect to your payroll deductions or understanding the payroll in a better way, please feel to reach out to me. You can just write in the comments and I'll be happy to help or do whatever I can to make it more simpler for you. So thank you so very much for watching the video and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.